Well, we're not off to a good start. I'm probably gonna try it. We've done it before. We can do it again. Who are you and what have you done with Soph? Who am I and what have I done with Soph? There's a dark matte brown, guys. It's all good. Am I going bald? By the way, yes, the pumpkins are here to stay for just a little bit longer. I'm not ready to start putting my Christmas stuff up yet. Well, I am. I love Christmas, but I feel like if I put Christmas stuff up now, people might attack me. I was actually in Cornwall last week, so the 2 videos that I posted last week were pre-recorded, so that's why there wasn't a 3rd video last week. I mean, I kind of just do 2 or 3 videos on my channel depending what new makeup comes in, if there's any new videos that I think you guys will like. Today I'm testing some new makeup products which are sort of by trending brands. We've got the new Morphe mascara, the new Too Faced pumpkin spice palette. I've got some stuff from Fenty. I've got a few bits from the Kiko Wonder Woman collection which look pretty cool. Oh, I've got the new Too Faced matte foundation which I have actually been testing, and I'll tell you my thoughts on that as well. So let's just get into it. What is this? Why? Why? My hair is a bit of a mess. However, this is not a hair channel, so I hope you don't mind. The first thing that I'm going to start off with, this package is a bit ridiculous. This was a PR package from Too Faced and it opens up like this. I thought it was just this when I opened it. It's got their lip injection glosses in here, plumping glosses. There's also a primer in here which is the Plump and Prime Luxury Face Plumping Primer Serum, which is what I'm going to use today, but also in this Too Faced thing which I couldn't open for ages, so I thought that it was just like, I don't know, I didn't realise there was anything in here because the drawer is really stiff. Oh, that was a close one. All these different shades of their lip injection lip gloss. The lip injection lip gloss in all the different shades. I've got to say the packaging for these looks really, really beautiful. I might test one of those later, but I've also got the Too Faced Melted Matte Pumpkin Spice lipstick. There's actually quite a lot of Too Faced products in here. This video is not sponsored by Too Faced, but they've launched quite a lot of new makeup recently. Smells very gently of, smells kind of like rose water. I love the packaging of this as well. I think it looks so pretty. Oh, it's got a slight, it's like a sweet sort of, this is not going to make any sense. I was going to say a sweet floral, kind of like sweet rose water. Rose water with a hint of sweetness. My skin has just been breaking out so much recently. I'm not sure why. I think it might be hormonal, and I think it might be my body finally adjusting to my pill that I'm on and then being like, actually, you know what, Soph? You don't have clear skin anymore. Oh. Just as I'm rubbing it like that, it's starting to do that thing where it kind of balls up. Yeah. It's doing it around my nose. Well, we're not off to a good start. Oh yeah, it's doing it all down here as well. What the heck? The strange thing about that is I don't have anything on my skin right now. Like, normally I have SPF on. I don't even have my SPF on today, but just putting that on my bare skin and trying to rub it in. Maybe I rubbed it in a bit too much. It's doing that thing where it all kind of like balls up. Not off to the best start. However, it does smell nice. Packaging is nice, but that would annoy me if it's going to do that every time. If anybody has this and has tried it and it doesn't do that, like, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Maybe I am. So this foundation is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation, and I've got the shade Vanilla, which I've just realised is probably going to be a bit dark because most of the fake tan has rubbed off my neck and my hands, but I will just blend this down my neck. I've been wearing this for the past week. When I was in Cornwall, I actually wore it every single day because it arrived just before I left. I ordered it on ASOS, and I actually love this foundation. It is so nice. What is up with my lighting in this video? I feel like it just looks really off. It is just so nice and it's so long lasting. I would say it's not quite like full coverage, probably more medium to full, but buildable. Yeah, as you can see, like, it doesn't fully cover my blemishes. Me trying not to get foundation in my mouth. But oh my goodness, the finish of this is so nice and it lasts all day pretty much, I found. I did actually at the same time order the original Too Faced Born This Way foundation because I have never actually tried it and still haven't, but I ordered it at the same time because I thought it might be interesting to do a half and half comparison. Would you guys want to see that video where I test this foundation against the original to see the differences and the lasting power and everything? Because the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, like the multi-sculpting concealer, is my favourite concealer probably ever. So I thought, you know what? I'd probably like the foundation, so I'm probably gonna try it. Oh, I just love this. It doesn't look too heavy. It's looking a bit more shiny than it has been the past week. One, because I'm under bright lights, and two, because the primer that I put on was quite moisturising. Absolutely love it. I'm just going to do my concealer and powder because I don't have any new things of those. Oh, I was wondering why this looks so foggy. There's a film on the mirror. How are you guys all doing, by the way? Let me know in the comments. How is everyone feeling? Because the UK is about to go back into lockdown, which I think is needed and probably should have been done a while ago, but I'm not the Prime Minister. I hope you're all doing okay. We can do it. We've done it before. We can do it again. I just hope that everyone is going to be doing okay, because I know that lockdown for a lot of people was very difficult. And if you're an American follower of mine, please go out and vote. That is the end of my politics. I hope you're all good. I get everything I want because I attract it. The next product that I'm actually going to try is from the Kiko Wonder Woman collection. Again, they did send me this, which was very, very nice of them. And this is the Power Flush Lips and Cheeks product, and I've got the shade 03. It looks like this. I've only powdered my under eyes so far, and apparently you can use this on your lips and your cheeks. I squeezed it onto my hand earlier, and it's quite a sheer, balmy sort of texture, but then it sets. I don't have any contour on yet, so I'm looking kind of scary and just like a ghost. Oh, I didn't bring the foundation down my neck. We'll just bronze it in a minute. I'm gonna take some of this. Oh my god, I'm kind of scared. That looks quite bright. And then I'm gonna take a brush. Oh, okay, thank God. I was really nervous that that was gonna blend, like not gonna blend out. It's quite a pink blusher. It is quite vibrant. Yeah, I wouldn't normally go for blush that is this pink and this bold, but you need the tiniest bit. That's probably way too much to put on my nose. Oh my God, oh my God. It's cool. I was trying to turn myself into Rudolph anyway. Happy Christmas. It's cute and it kind of dries. The colour is pretty, but this is too much, and it's also probably like not the colour for me. Normally go for something a little bit more peach, but I do actually really like the formula of that. It blended really nicely. I actually cannot stop singing Ariana Grande's new album. It's so good. Oh, and I haven't set my eyelids because I'm going to put on an eyelid primer. I'm just going to go ahead and do it in bronzer. Let's just pretend that my neck is not patchy. I think I've just given myself a wonky nose. So the next product that I've got is the Fenty Beauty Glow Trio. This is actually one of their Christmas gift sets, and in here, oops, I've just realised I put one of the products in upside down. You get the Gloss Bomb lip gloss in here in the shade Fenty Glow. You get a Diamond Bomb All Over Diamond Veil, and also you get a Cheeks Out Cream Blush. However, I think these two cheek products are limited edition shades. So they are little minis. Actually, this is not a mini because the cream blushes are normally this big. And let's have a look at these shades. So this is the blush colour. On me, this is probably more of a bronzer, but I'm actually going to give this a go. I'm going to add a little bit over the top of this blush. And then this is the Fenty Glow Diamond Bomb Highlighter. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be a bit dark for me, but I will give it a go. Maybe I could use it as a blush topper. Actually, okay, yeah, no, that would definitely be too dark. But then when you blend it out, it's just got shimmer just everywhere, like really lots of glitter. Oh my god, it's a cream product. What? I didn't realise it was a cream product. So let's give this one a go first. I actually really like the Fenty Beauty cream blushes. I think they're really pretty. This one is more of a bronzy orange sort of colour, but it is quite on theme with my whole pumpkin spice theme today. It maybe is a little bit dark, especially layered over the top of that other blush. I'm very blushy today, but the one thing that I do really like about these Fenty blushes is they seem to layer quite nicely. I don't find that it disturbs my makeup underneath, which is quite nice. I'm just gonna powder it down because I've gone a bit ham with the blush today. I am just gonna try this one. I don't know whether to use my finger. Yeah, let's use my finger and see if I can just add like a little bit of, oh my god, it's like straight up glitter. Okay, no, that is too dark. Can you can literally see a stripe where I've applied that. Okay, let me just try and blend that out a bit. But if you had medium or deep skin, I think this would be stunning. If you like glitter, this would be really nice on your eyes, I think, actually. So instead, I'm gonna use the Kiko Wonder Woman Water Resistant Face and Body Highlighter. I've got the shade 01 Powerful Gold. And this is another liquid highlighter. Who am I? Who are you? And what have you done with Soph? Who am I and what have I done with Soph? So this is a squeezy tube, and the packaging, it's nothing super special. It's just got the Wonder Woman logo and it's shiny blue. I think I will squeeze a bit of this onto the back of my hand. Ooh, that's a nice colour. Let's see what the texture is like. Ooh, this looks really pretty actually. Quite thin and it's not too glittery. Let's pat that. Ooh, hello. Okay. I always get so scared of cream and liquid products. However, after hating them and trying to use them over the past like 5 years, I think I'm slowly getting there in being able to use them. Just go very gentle, put a tiny bit of product on at a time. I often find that using my fingers helps. That is a really pretty glow. It's just a sheen. There's no, obviously it does have that metallicness to it, but it doesn't give you that super drenched in metal type look. Am I making any sense? It kind of just looks like a dewy glow, but that's really pretty. I actually really like that. Put a bit down my nose. Gonna fill in these eyebrows. These eyebrows are not my best work. I've accidentally made them really blocky, which I didn't mean to do, but it's too late to go back now. So I'm just gonna put down a bit of the Zoeva Eyeshadow Fix Matte Longwear Primer, and I'm hoping this is gonna be slightly tinted. Oh my god. Can you see this? Bloody hell, that is thick. Let's see. Oh yeah, I broke my middle finger. Why is it always my middle fingers that break? And why do I always flip you off when I show you that I've broken a nail? Put down some primer. Ooh, that feels really nice. I like the feel of that eyeshadow primer so far. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette. This is the Pumpkin Spice palette by Too Faced. I was a massive idiot, and when I was trying to get this out of the box that it came in, I dug my tweezers straight into one of the eyeshadows. But I think the packaging of this palette is so cute. I love anything autumnal. This palette also smells amazing. I don't think I have any other Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, but I know that the chocolate bar ones are supposed to smell of chocolate. This one, I don't know, I guess it's supposed to smell like a pumpkin spice latte. It smells nice. And it is such a beautiful, just autumnal looking palette. So I'm gonna start with the shade Pumpkin Spice, which is this mustard yellow pumpkin shade, I guess. And oh, that's actually a lot brighter than I anticipated. I thought it was gonna be quite a muted sort of pumpkin shade, but no, that stuck to that eyeshadow primer quite well. Oh, actually, I'm not too sure what I think of this eyeshadow primer. I feel like that just stuck to it in a big clump. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I do quite like it. This is me in making decisions. Change my mind every 5.7 seconds. With the primer underneath, because it is quite matte, it almost feels like I put the eyeshadow in one place and then it gets stuck and then it's a little bit difficult to blend it out. I don't tend to have with my other primers, although it has clung onto that colour really nicely. It's like I can feel my brush sticking to the matte base underneath and it's not gliding over my eye as smooth as I'm used to. I really like that colour. I'm then going to take the shade Ginger Spice, which is the one next to it, which is a darker orange. Oh my god, we are going full out autumn today. Wow, that's also quite pigmented. Yeah, look, my brush is just getting stuck to my eyeball. Maybe I put too much primer on and too much of a thick layer. I am autumn. I'm going to take some of that just under my lower lash line. Oh my goodness, this look is giving me such me vibes from about 3 or 4 years ago. This shade name is called Oh My God. Like gourd the vegetable. I do like that pun. I'm gonna take that shade. Ooh, it feels quite hard. Oh, and it looks a bit flaky. Oh my gosh, the formula of this one called Oh My God really reminds me of the formula of, do you remember Nikki Tutorials palette with Too Faced? There was a couple shades in that I didn't really get along with because they were quite dry and crumbly. And this one is kind of exactly the same. Let me try it with my finger instead. Yep. Always, always, always better with a finger. That's what she said. Okay, you know what? Once that's on my eye, using my finger, it is actually quite pretty. I don't know, the texture, there's just something a little bit funny about the texture of it. Fair enough, on my eye, it has actually come out all right, but it just feels weird. It feels strange. It feels a bit hard and gritty in the pan. It doesn't apply very well with a brush, so like trying to put it here is just not really working. There isn't really a shade in here that I can use in my inner corner, which I guess is the only downside. So instead I'm taking that Fenty highlighter And, I mean, actually, it's probably going to be a bit dark in my inner corners as well, but I'm going to use it. Oh my gosh, yeah, you know what? This Fenty shade would be so nice all over the lid. Put a bit of that on my inner corner here as well. I'm dipping back into my Too Faced palette, and I'm going to take the shade Cocoa Drizzle. There's a dark matte brown, guys. It's all good. And I'm going to use this as my sort of eyeliner, I guess. I'm not going to do a full-on eyeliner today. Just a little bit of brown eyeshadow. Oh my god, pins and needles in my foot. That's a pretty nice brown liner. Well, it's not a brown liner, it's a brown eyeshadow. You know what I mean. I like this palette. That worked really nicely as an eyeliner. It's pigmented enough and it built nicely without going patchy. And I think this eyeliner looks pretty nice. I mean, if you wanted a pumpkin spice eyeshadow palette that does a pumpkin spice eyeshadow look, it did that. So the mascara that I'm testing today is the Morphe. I think this is their first mascara. Do they have a mascara before this? It's called Make It Big and it's got Daisy Marquez on the campaign. The packaging looks really similar to the KVD Vegan Beauty Go Big or Go Home packaging. However, it is just a mascara packaging. Like, I don't really care. I'm not that bothered about the packaging of my mascara as long as it makes my lashes look thick and fat and long. Brush is a very, very similar shape to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, how it dips in the middle and then is like thicker at the top and the bottom. Oh, interesting. It feels quite dry. This is probably the weirdest way to describe a mascara, but it almost feels a little bit elasticy. Oh my gosh, okay, it's actually doing pretty good things to my eyelashes. It has this strange sort of elastic texture. It feels like a mascara that I've opened about 3 weeks ago and it's had a bit of time to dry out. But sometimes you kind of need that if you want a mascara to be volumizing. I prefer mascaras that are a little bit drier because if it's super wet, it just like drags your lashes down and it's really hard to build. This is doing a pretty good job. We've got a few clumps, but all of my favourite mascaras are a bit clumpy anyway. Does anyone else find that as they've got older, their eyelashes are getting worse? Because I look back at old videos of my eyelashes and I'm like, oh my god, why do they not look like that now? Pretty nice. And then the final step to this makeup is lips. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Lipstick in Pumpkin Spice. And I've never actually tried one of these lipsticks before. I know that they're so popular, but I've actually never tried it. And I can't believe that I've got this far in life without trying one of these lipsticks. That was very dramatic. Oh my god. Oh my god. This smells like a pumpkin spice latte. Well, it smells like a latte and there's a little bit of spice in there. That smells incredible. Kind of smells like a gingerbread man. Oh my god. This is actually one of the best smelling lip products I think I've ever smelled in my life. The colour is maybe not for me. Oh my god. The formula feels so nice. It isn't sticky at all and it feels really thin. Feels like some of my favourite liquid lipsticks are the Ofra ones and the Huda Beauty ones. This feels very similar to those. It feels really thin and nice and I like that. So this is the overall look. Actually, let me get a bit closer. I feel like this is such a so throwback look. So there we go. What do you guys think? I'm actually really happy with this overall look. Right, I'm just going to answer a question of the day. If you guys have got any more questions for me, please leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day as always. Today's question comes from Tink Smith. And they have said, hi Soph, just wondering what pets you have and if you'd ever get anything in the future perhaps. Have an awesome day. Good question. So my family have actually got 2 cats and those live at home. Well, I mean, this is my home, but I mean, they live at my parents' house, which is where I grew up. So quite a few people asked me when I was moving if I'd take the cats with me, but no, because they belong to my family. They're like our family cats. So, however, we are hopefully, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully soon we might be getting a dog. I'm so excited for that. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Right, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're doing well and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.